some machines don't follow trends, they set them, and some names don't fade with time, they become legends. The Suzuki Hayabusa is exactly that, a symbol of power, prestige, and unshakable presence in the world of high-performance motorcycles. In this video, we're diving deep into the 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa, breaking down what's new, what hasn't changed, and whether this machine still rules the road in today's ever-evolving hypersport landscape. Stick around, because later in the video, we'll reveal a rumored new variant, something Suzuki might be working on behind the scenes that could redefine everything you know about the Hayabusa. Now, to understand where the 2025 Hayabusa stands, we need to revisit where it came from. Since its launch in 1999, the Hayabusa hasn't just been a bike, it's been a speed demon, a status symbol, and a torque-hungry monster wrapped in flowing aerodynamics. It was the bike that forced the industry to silently agree to stop chasing top speed numbers. It was radical then, and today, in its third generation, it's matured, refined, not tamed. For 2025, Suzuki hasn't completely reinvented the Hayabusa, but it's fine-tuned it in smart, focused ways. We're talking a revised ride-by-wire throttle for smoother inputs, lighter forged pistons, revised cam timing, and retuned fueling in the mid-range. The quickshifter's also been refined for crisper downshifts, and the color palette sees new metallic and matte finishes that give the Busa a stealthy, modern edge. There's no massive performance leap, but Suzuki didn't need one. This is about evolution, not revolution. The engine remains the soul of the bike, a 1,340cc inline-4 that pumps out around 188 horsepower and 110 lb of torque. What sets it apart isn't just the numbers, it's how that power arrives. Smooth, controllable, and relentless. In real-world riding, especially from 40 to 120 miles per hour, the Hayabusa feels unstoppable. With the refined mid-range mapping in the 2025 model, roll-ons feel cleaner and even more urgent. It's not about peaky power, it's about a deep, muscular pull that never feels strained. Underneath, the twin-spar aluminum frame remains untouched, and for good reason. It offers a solid, stable ride at high speeds. And with the fully adjustable KYB suspension, the bike balances long-distance comfort with surprising composure in corners. At over 580 pounds wet, the Hayabusa isn't flickable like a supersport, but it handles confidently and predictably. Braking duties are handled by Brembo Stalma calipers and dual 320mm discs. And for 2025, Suzuki has recalibrated the ABS to better manage aggressive stopping without excessive intervention. Technology on the Hayabusa has matured too. Suzuki's SDMS system, that's Suzuki Drive Mode Selector Alpha, gives you 3 preset modes and 3 customizable ones. There are 10 levels of traction control, anti-lift control, engine brake settings, cornering ABS, launch control, and cruise control. And let's not forget the up and down quick shifter, now smoother than ever. The dash is a mix of classic analog gauges and a central TFT display, giving it that old-school heart with modern logic. Now, here's where things get interesting. Rumors are heating up about a potential Hayabusa R, a limited edition variant that could land later in 2025. It's said to feature Olin suspension, carbon fiber bodywork, titanium exhaust, and potentially break the 200 horsepower mark. It may also include track-biased ergonomics and only be sold in very limited numbers, under 2,000 units globally. If it happens, this could be the Hayabusa's response to Ducati's Panago 5 4SP and BMW's M1000RR, a refined monster aimed at collectors, racers, and elite riders. But back to the standard model. The 2025 Hayabusa is more comfortable than any sport bike in its class. The seat remains plush and roomy, the rider triangle is aggressive without being punishing, and the wind protection is excellent thanks to that iconic aerodynamic fairing. For long rides, it remains one of the few bikes in this category that you could tour on fast, effortlessly, and with confidence. So, who is the 2025 Hayabusa really for? It's not for the track day crowd chasing lap times. It's not for beginners or riders chasing the lightest spec sheet. The Hayabusa is for those who crave torque with grace, power with polish, a statement machine that can cruise at 40 or scream at 140 without breaking a sweat. It's a bike for those who remember what the word hyperbike used to mean and still want that feeling in a world of digital distractions. In the end, the 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa doesn't try to beat its competition with more horsepower or flashier electronics. It wins with balance, with legacy, with a feeling that no other bike quite replicates. And in a time where bikes keep getting more complex, the Hayabusa remains simple in its mission: to dominate the road with speed, comfort, and soul. This has been your full breakdown of the 2025 Suzuki Hayabusa, brought to you by Acer Rider. If you enjoyed the deep dive, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and drop a comment below. Would you choose the Hayabusa, or are you leaning toward the ZX14R, S1000RR, or maybe a Panigale Vive 4? Until next time, stay fast, ride safe, and keep chasing the horizon. You are.